A huge welcome to everybody. This is our game of the week. Tremendous buzz in the stadium. You can feel the energy building. Fan base is looking forward to this one, and we're right there with them. Syracuse will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Kennesaw State's offense making their way on the field to open this game. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there. And it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today. Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for the first down.
Man, this is exactly how you want to start an opening drive on the road for this offense. Really well-blocked play, pick up some nice yardage. And if you're this offensive line, this is exactly what we talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control of things up front, especially early in this game. And give their running back plenty of room to run.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
He hands it to the back. Only gets a couple of yards there, but it'll bring up fourth down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the returner will be brought down. So Syracuse's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. You'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Motion now from the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. There's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching the game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So now it's 3rd and short with 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Using his legs here. He's got some room. Can he get there?
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Syracuse
We pick it off again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
see if
but
this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is a young offense.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. We'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
We made a mistake.
Touchdown, Orangeman. No chance to catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And he'll be smothered right at the line.
What?
No gain.
Chris,
No.
textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Using his legs on the scramble. It's a fumble. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled
Ooh,
by this
just
punt
flat
coverage team.
second.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Syracuse lines up quickly. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They bring the punter onto the field now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there, backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Here comes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he'll be brought down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important third down play coming up. Can he make it to the marker? Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So now it's third and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a fourth down stop. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show me he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Nope.
Important second down play coming up. He's moving out of the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
So now on comes the field goal unit. The clock has stopped and reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Well, by 30.
The kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking right, this one caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he floats this pass deep down the right side.
What's defense?
Is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. It's a huge gain across midfield.
Oh,
The
no.
ball will be spotted about the 31. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks like he's going to run it. Second down play coming up. The back's got it. Got a lane. Can he get in?
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the 2nd half? Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good
We are
defensive play.
doing
Brings up
really
2nd
good
down.
on defense.
There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. And he's brought down with that strong stiff arm. Earned him the 1st down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Breaks loose at the 40. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time. A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. They look to throw it here on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on.
That arm.
Just continue to be aggressive. It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Minute's going to wrap up.
We won't win that championship.
Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway.
Syracuse might be underrated too.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Syracuse lines up quickly. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Hey, you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. The shotgun handoff here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. Can you say methodical? Marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Handoff to the back. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He has first down yardage at the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid game.
Usually we got over 200 rush.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And tackled there by the defense. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Play action fake, looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. Launching one to the end zone. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. Syracuse lines up quickly. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. A quick juke. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll try to run for the first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a 3rd down. Just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Good defense.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pressure. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll run it here. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. Keeping it on the ground here. They tackle him about the 14.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
New center down to the offense, 1st and 10.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. That run
We're wasting a long clock.
for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? Enough for a first down at the 37.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's 2 players. And
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Oh, and it's dropped. A crucial play there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
That moves the ball to the 35 and another 1st down. The back
it's pretty much over.
In the pistol. Gives it to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that run goes nowhere, and that'll be the final play of the ballgame.